I can hear so many grasshoppers and it's just full of life. And the purple flower is betony. And the yellow dandelion looking flower is rough hawkbit. There, the seed pods, there. Oh, there's a butterfly. And look what I just found. Some citrine waxcaps. Meadows are so amazing, and but it's a crime really, because there's only 3% of these meadows left in the UK. Just such a devastating loss to our countryside, and due to development and over-intensification of farming and among other things, just habitat loss in general. It's not just a UK-wide problem, this is worldwide. It's happening everywhere, and the more we can engage with this and learn how special these places are, the better, and get people engaged with them. Something comfortable to sit on is a must out sketching in the meadow, and so I've just got a cushion, an ordinary cushion, in a couple of plastic bags, carrier bags, that I've wrap the cushion up in so that it doesn't get wet, and yeah, essential to be comfortable. So I just wanted to go through my outdoor sketching kit, and just in case it is really wet, I have a rough sketching book that I take out, and I write all sorts of notes and species lists and of all the colour notes and sketches, complete sketches if I have the time, or if not, just quick sketches just to get the size and the scale and all the quick information as needed. But that's in this rough book. So if it's a nice day, then I could bring my actual sketchbook out and just come along and draw in that. And I take little samples as well and stick them in and do all sorts of things. As you can see, I had drew them in my other little notebook, and I've transferred them then into the main sketchbook so that I can have it in here. So, and then I've got all sorts of paraphernalia for sketching, a nice 2H pencil, some of these wonderful water brushes. Look how cute that one is. And I've got a ruler and a sketching kit, which is with some brushes in there. And I do have quite a large range. I don't want to be without a colour. And they're Winsor Newton, Daniel Smith, Schminker, all sorts of brand there. Some of that I've squeezed into tubes. And so there's plenty of colours there. And the palette, of course. And yes, I've got the water pens, or water brushes I should say, but also I've got some fine brushes too. So there. And some water in if I need to. I also have a camera so I can take any shots as reference for later, so I can do more complete sketches, get finer details. And also, because meadows are notorious for biting insects, I take my pot of eucalyptus vapor rub and a little bit around. Keeps those nasty nasty horseflies away. It seems to work for me, so rather than really toxic insect repellents, so I love that. And then yeah, then it's just sketch away, because I found these amazing waxcap mushrooms, and I'm actually a waxcap mushroom surveyor for Plant Life UK, and so I think I may do a drawing of them today, seeing as I found them. And seeing as it's July, you do get some of these wax caps coming out quite early. This probably isn't ideal for you to see, but hopefully you'll be able to see a little bit of what I'm doing. These, of course, these mushrooms, I'll be able to take them home and study them later as well. These are definitely my favourite mushrooms, and they're a sign of an old traditional meadow, and they're a sign as well that there's no fertilisers, no ploughing have taken place in this field, so that they're the sign of a very, very ancient meadow, you could call it as well. It's like a nice warm yellow, golden yellow. So I've got to have some quinacridone gold by Daniel Smith, I think. I love these water brushes. And I also like to write lots of notes and things about what butterflies and insects I see, and you know, sometimes I write the full species list but sometimes I just top up what I see in this particular year, because I visit every year. And then I've had data from over years of coming here. Sorry you can't see my face, but you know, I can gather all this really important information, I think. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing now. So let's see. I think it's going to be an Indian yellow, like there. I think firstly I'll put down a yellow wash in those gills. That's it, perfect. That's Windsor yellow, that one. So that looks quite good. You see how wonderfully brightly coloured these mushrooms are? And I just literally found about 20 of these in this field, which is fabulous. So they're really common here. So I'm just going to go on now and put some of this fibrous look on the stem, because that's why it's called the fibrous waxcap, because it has this fibrous look. And that's just with the dry brush, going in with the drier paint and trying to get that texture. So I just like run the brush over to get that rough textured look, hopefully. Always good to have a tissue around. and in the cap as well. Lots of that fibrous effect. And this beautiful purple flower has got a strange name. It's called devil's bit scabious. And so the legend goes that the devil got angry with this plant because of its medicinal properties. And so he bit the roots off, because it's got roots that look like they've been bitten off, you see. So yeah, interesting. There's a huge orchid. Beautiful. Right, okay, I think that's enough sketching in the meadow. I've got enough information and everything. I'll head home and do some work in the studio for you. Bye for now. See, I'm back home now with my wax caps, and I can just start to refine the sketches I did in the field. Just with a 2H pencil. See, that's had a slug eat it or something. Take a huge chunk out of it. And I can put some shadow in just with the graphite. So yeah, just add a bit of tonal shading. Oh, I can't see some of the gills there. And these little wax caps are lovely because they've got little conical caps, really pointed pixie hat type. And that one I drew. This one is a Hygrocybe orchid. And there's my finished fibrous wax cap.
So I think I'll revisit the meadow later on in this year and then work on a composition that encapsulates this place. So bye for now.